Hello! I wanted to share a quick tip with you, another little one that I found out this week. So, earlier in the week, I shared a video about audio quality and comparing two different mics. So this was the Elgato Wave 3, and this was the Rode Shotgun Video Mic Pro Plus. Not like the little tablets you need for caffeine. And I was comparing the two of them and the sound quality. And one of the things that someone pulled up was the background noise. Now, on purpose, I've kind of made the background noise a little bit noisier today in my office. My computer is an absolute behemoth of a computer anyway, so it's got 9 fans in it that whir throughout the day to try and keep the CPU and the graphics card for all of this video content we do, trying to keep that nice and cool so that it doesn't melt itself. I've also put a fan on over here, and you should therefore be getting quite, I would imagine, a dull kind of background noise. And one of the things that really frustrated me is that when I'm recording video like this, and I've done this on purpose, I can cut that out. And what I do is I apply simple noise suppression, a little filter into OBS, which is the platform that I use to capture all of my video or record it for these pieces to camera. And I can basically run noise suppression and it cuts that sound out. So I'm going to do that for you now so you can hear kind of what that sounds like. It's probably quite noisy. And then when I press it now, can you hear it as well? If I turn it back off, you should be able to hear that. You might need headphones on to hear this. You might not be able to hear it on your basic speakers on your laptop, but on headphones you would be able to hear it. So I'm going to put the noise suppression back on. Now that's really cool, but then when you log into a Zoom call or similar, you actually can't use that because you're just using your normal microphone as it is, with the sound as it is. But I found a way, a sneaky way today, that you can essentially, in the same way that you set up a virtual camera from OBS, you can set up what's called, and I've got to read this to get it right, a virtual cable for your sound quality. So what it does is it means that rather than just send the microphone straight to Zoom as it is as a raw audio file, what it's actually doing is behind the scenes, it's allowing you to put a filter on top of the audio quality, so to cut sound out or to EQ it or compress it live before it sends it to Zoom, so before the signal gets in. So it's essentially enabling you to put a step. And I googled something, and I do the same, VB-audio virtual cable. Tiny bit of free software that I downloaded on the internet. Installed took less than 10 seconds. It's a tiny file, but what it enables you to do is then set up your microphone with monitoring on. So you set monitoring on for your microphone, and then you set, so you set your microphone up. You then set monitoring on, and you set the monitor to the virtual cable. This all sounds super complicated. If any of you are trying to do it and you're struggling, either drop me a DM and I'm happy to help you, or I found lots of stuff online about this. So I haven't found this super secret way to do something. Lots of really professional people are already doing it and can talk you through it. But you send it to the virtual cable. Then when you join your Zoom call, all you do is you click where it would say mute, click the little arrow, and you check for the you get your option of which microphone do you want to use and which speakers do you want to use. On your microphone, you just select the virtual cable. And what that means is that the sound in OBS with the filter on for, remember, noise suppression, which if I didn't have it, my microphone would sound like this, which is hopefully far noisier. Again, maybe not if you don't have headphones on. I'm going to turn it back on. But it means you can just filter your sound slightly beforehand. And that might be that you want to put some suppression on, some gating around it. EQ, because one of the other things people pointed out was that the highs on the Elgato were a lot higher. And the bass was a lot heavier on the Rode Shotgun mic. So it would enable you to kind of filter those and change it before it goes to Zoom or anything else. This is for real audiophiles, people who are really worried about sound quality. I'm one of those geeks. But yeah, hopefully that helps. I didn't know you could do it until today. You now know. So if you want to improve your audio quality and drop out some of that background noise of your tumble dryer in the background or whatever it might be, then that is how you can do it on Zoom. And I hope that was super helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up. If it wasn't, just don't. There's no option to do anything else on LinkedIn. So yeah, hope that was helpful. Thank you very much. Cheers.